like I'm too panicked some more. There it goes. Hey there. This should feel like, so like, all right. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to another live stream. It's your girl Samantha, and I am so glad to be in the house tonight. Hope you guys are all having a good time. To all my replayers, when you come in, I hope you guys are doing awesome and enjoying your Tuesday night. So, good evening to everyone out there in the world. Just saying hello. When you jump in, please do me a favor, say hello. Let me know where you are watching from. Also, let me know if you can hear me clearly. The music is not too loud. Let me know all those things so we can have a good night tonight. So before I get into the meat of tonight, listen, guys, I am just so happy for where I'm at on my journey in YouTube. course, I am like, you guys, almost, I can never remember what my subscriber count is when I'm talking about my subscriber count. But I am growing, and the channel is growing. So thank you to all of my subscribers, my people out there. You guys are like rocking with me and supporting with me. Thank you so much for, coming over to get some confetti, right? You guys deserve a big Let me see. Maybe a little bit too loud. But thank you. Thank you to all of you guys that are supporting me and on this journey. I've been having some really cool people on my show, on the Think Big Inspiration segment, and we have been really having some good conversations. So you guys know, if you have anyone in mind that will bring value to you, please do me a favor and send them my way. Let them know that your girl's out here, and we'll love to have them on the show to do an interview with them as well, right? So please do that as well. Okay. The next thing is, before I forget to do this, if you guys have questions, tonight is going to be let's chat. There's some things that I want to talk about, but maybe you guys have something you want to talk about. And you guys can pop them in the chat. If it's a question, you are able to put a little Q before it, so I can easily navigate to your question. If it's a question that you have, comments, just put them in regular. But we're going to get into it tonight, and I'm not going to be here too long, but I just want to talk to you guys about what's going on. Some things that you guys are going to see from me that's going to be really super duper cool. Every once in a while I come in, I check in, and I talk with you guys, let you guys know what's going on with me. So we're going to do all of that tonight. So please, like the stream, share, comment, do all of the things that allows me to keep doing it. Okay. But nevertheless, we are going to get into tonight's stream. I see you guys in the chat. I see Talk with Tori's in the house. Good to have you, Tori. It's good to see you here. And since I love Ecamm so much, I can adjust this. Really click on the file. I want you to be like right here. Good to see you, Tori. Good to see you in the house. I really do enjoy your brain games. Like, I literally sit there like, oh my gosh, what's this word? What's this word? I really enjoy your games, your game show that you do. Awesome. If you guys love trivias and love like Scrabble and things like that, check your boy Talk with Tori out. He's doing some really awesome, nice brain games. It really works. And I love the themes you put with them too. I love the themes that you put with your game shows. So keep it up. I was in there earlier today. There were so many streams tonight though, for real. Like, I was in maybe like 4 streams tonight before I started mine. Showing support and love to my YouTube friends. And Kambusha is in the house. She's saying, haven't been here in a while and can't stay long, but wanted to say hi. Look at these overlays. Yes, girl. Thank you for being here. I haven't seen you either in a while. I'm like, what's going on with Kim? Where's Kim? But I know, had your little, and I hope you're doing good. Hope you're having an awesome time. Hope you're enjoying married life and everything is going well for you. And yes, girl, Ecamm Live is nothing to play with. So let me let y'all know right now on Jump Street, if you guys want to have overlays like this and have your setup clean and nice, whatever it may be, church services or your regular streams or whatever you're doing, Ecamm Live does it all. You can do it all in Ecamm. You don't have to go to Canva. That's what I was doing when I was working with OBS. I was in Canva, dropping it in, not no more. You could just come straight into Ecamm Live and you can put all of that right here in Ecamm without going over. So thanks for noticing that, and good to see you. Hope you're doing great. So we're gonna go ahead, and if you jump in the chat, please say hello, everyone. Say hello. Let me know where you're watching from so I can connect with you as well, okay? So we'll go ahead and we'll jump right on into some affirmations tonight. We are going to do Today is April 5th. We're going to do, we'll do 5. We'll do 5. Today's April 5th, right, guys? Yeah, it is. We'll do 5 tonight. So we're going to pull 5 affirmations out of the jar. And if you are new to my streams and you are not normally here on a Tuesday or Thursday, I always do a word of affirmation. I live by these. It's a way to bring that positive vibe, right? Right? If you think about it, you're telling yourself that you are all these positive things. You're training your mind to think positive. So I always do positive words of affirmation. And so I'm going to do that now, and I'm going to pull them out, and I'm going to read them, and I want you guys to repeat them as well. And just declare it over your life, right? Declare them over your life. So we're going to do 5. Hold on a second, guys. We're going to do 5 of them. Let me make a little bit more space. Let's make a little bit more space here. And then we'll do 5 of them. All right. So the first affirmation is, I am intelligent. My other camera's not working, but it's okay. I am intelligent. I am intelligent. And the second one for tonight is, I am favored. I am favored. The scripture says I am blessed and highly favored. So the second one is, I am favored. And the third one is, I am extraordinary. Not extra, just extraordinary. You are extraordinary. That's the third one. And the fourth one is, I got to redo these, guys. I've been using them so much. See, look. I got to do some new ones. Okay. I am blessed. I am blessed and highly favored. I am blessed and highly favored. Yes, Lord. Doc Rock say, glory, glory. Okay. I am happy. I am happy. So those are the affirmations for tonight. So you want to repeat them after yourself. Look yourself in the mirror. Speak with authority, right? And command it, right? Tell yourself you're happy. Doesn't matter what it is that you're going through. Doesn't matter what's going on in your life. Doesn't matter what's not going right. What's not happening the way you thought it should happen, right? Always pick yourself up and tell yourself that you're happy. Always pick yourself up and tell yourself that you're happy, that you're blessed. You are blessed. You're filled with abundance, okay? You're intelligent. You can create content. You can make a difference. You can do so many different things because you're telling yourself these positive words. You are favored. You are loved, right? And you are extraordinary. Extraordinary. So these are the affirmations for tonight. And if you guys, I normally on my Instagram page, I normally do like a post. Normally I do a post 3 days a week where I post positive words as well, like these as well. So if you're looking for something daily, also, let me knock on a little bit wood. I am working on something, a project where I can have this, I'm creating something that you guys are probably going to like when it comes to affirmations. So we'll table that and talk about that another time. So that is the affirmations for tonight. So definitely, guys, always use them daily when you are up and about. Okay. Hey, what's up? Good to have you in the house. Good to have you in the house. Talk with Tori Scene. Thanks for stopping by the channel. Yes, definitely. I have notifications on, and I'm telling you, I had like 3 notifications pop up at the same time. Like everybody was like, in 30 minutes, Sammy's gonna start. Steve is gonna start. Talk with Tori is gonna start. Like, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go into everybody's stream and say hello and support and be there until mine start, of course. But I was in there just popping. So no problem. I love to support. I love to find the time to come in and show my face. That's very important. And some of the streams I was on tonight, they were talking about community and building a community. Sammy's stream was about why is community, building a community, important. And in Steve's, they were talking about community as well. And last night I did an interview with Walter, the third, and we talked about community. If you guys have not checked that out, saw that interview, go check it out on the Huddle. I did an interview with him last night. Well, he interviewed me, or we had a little talk, chat, what do you call it, last night on his channel. So go and check that out as well. Kim saying thank you. Thank you. I am good. Starting to get back on YouTube slowly. Happy to see you join the Ecamm fam. You're doing great. Definitely. I told you, Kim Busha. I saw it and I was like, yes, I got to be all up in that. So I am definitely here and here to stay. Ken and Glenn couldn't kick me out if they wanted to. I am definitely here to stay. It's awesome. I mean, Ecamm is, the family is good. The community is great. The product is great. Okay, so even if we didn't have all the meetups and the connection and all of those things, you're using a product that you love, that you can do so much with the 3 points. You can do so much, right? You can do, and I have not even gotten a chance to play with everything that just in the latest update, but you can do so much. So definitely I'm here to stay. Kim, definitely here to stay. Let me see something. Definitely here to stay. Treated nicely. Of course. God potential. Yup. Dropping them in. All right. Okay, guys. So we did affirmations and we're going to talk. There's some things I want to talk about tonight. What happened to the music, guys? The music just stopped playing. Did I turn it down? All right, so we'll put this away. And we'll get into the content. All right, so for tonight's flash, the topic is, I thought I put that up there. I jumped to the screen. Let me go back. I can go back in. The topic for tonight is what's on your mind? Let's talk. So if you have something that you want to talk about, you can pop it in the chat. If it's a question, I do have a section where you can ask me anything. Make sure it's something, good, positive, because I won't answer it. I'll look at it and skip it. But you can ask me anything. And what's on your mind? What do you want to talk about? What's going on with you, or what you need help with, whatever that is, right? So it's really what's on your mind, whatever we want to talk about. But I got a few on my mind as well. So we're going to start there and then we'll get into it. I'm not going to be long tonight at all, unless you guys really have something to talk about, but I'm not going to be long, I promise. Okay. So, I've had the privilege to be in positions where I can do different things, right? I work from home, and that is something that I dreamed of forever. Never wanted to really go out. I did it for a little bit, but never wanted to go out and be having to worry about getting up, getting dressed, getting in the car, driving, back and forth. I never really wanted that. I always wanted to, first of all, be an entrepreneur, own my own business, run my own hours, do whatever I wanted to do. So I've been privileged with the opportunity to not have my cake and eat it too type of thing, but be able to work from home and, surviving off of that. And starting a YouTube channel was something that was new for me, and I didn't know what it entailed until afterwards. Like, I did a little bit of research, but I didn't know exactly what YouTube would entail. But however, I came on the platform, and I've been approached by so many different people, or asked people, wanting to know about Sam, or what Sam does, or all of that stuff. And I decided to kind of open up about that and talk to you guys and let you guys know what's going on, what I've been doing, what I want to do in the future, how the channel is going to go, and things like that. One thing that I've had the opportunity of doing that I really love is interviews. I've been doing interviews. I think I did maybe like 8 interviews in like the last month. And that's good for me. I love interviews, and I want to do more of it. Because my goal from day one was to be an inspiration in a way that I don't only inspire myself or you guys, but I allow people to come on the show to share their inspiration so that you guys can get something as well. So it wasn't just only about Samantha speaking. You guys know I have 2 segments. If you don't know, I have 2 segments on my show, which is Let's Get Live Inspiration, where I do a lot of the motivation, the encouragement, those type of sections or talks and topics, right? And then I have Think Big Inspiration, where it's for people that are in their community that are doing good things, that are thinking big, that are being an inspiration in their own way. And that segment was to bring people on the show to have them showcase that and to bring awareness. And I have been doing that a lot. And that is something that I want to lean more towards. I want to be able to have more people on the show. So that is going to be a good transition, because I really started there, but it's going to be a little bit of both, of course, because I love the Let's Get Live as well, because that's where I get to just speak. I get to just say what's on my mind and give you guys good content, good motivational content in that way as well. So that's what's been going on. Those are some things that I'm going to tighten up a little bit more. I'm going to focus on the Let's Get Live and focus on bringing more interviewers on to be able to bring more inspiration and share more. The last interview I did was with a young lady. If you guys haven't seen it, please go check it out. Abigail Edmonds, she wrote a book called I Can But Just Not Like You. And it's a beautiful children's book about kids that are maybe visually impaired or physically impaired, or whatever the case may be, and not able to do the same things like you and I, but they still can do things, right? And we talked about that, and it opened up my eyes to so many different things that I'm like, this is supposed to be, this will be, or is going to be something that is able to reach across the nations, right? And change people's way of thinking. So I have the opportunity to do more of the interviews. People have been reaching out to me and asking me, what type of things do I want to talk about. So I am working on something in the back that I'm letting you guys know, because you guys have been here forever and rocking with me. And I see CJ jumped in, and CJ's been here since day one. And I want to let you guys know that that's where I'm going to go with a lot of the channel, a lot of interviews and a lot of inspiration coming to you guys, because I have people that are watching. I don't know where they're watching from, but they're watching, and they're asking me, Sam, what other kind of interviews do you want to do? And sending people my way. So the goals that I set for myself, they are coming to fruition. Okay. All right. Let's see. I got some comments. Not skip over. Well, school assignments. Okay. School assignments, Flash. Let me drop your question and let me see what you want to talk about with school assignments. Good evening, CJ. It's good to have you always in the house. And because I'm like such a stickler for this, let's put you right here. Good. Samantha, can I ask you a question? Yes, you can ask me a question. Samantha, can I ask you a question? Yes, you can ask me a question. Samantha, can I ask you a question? Yes, you can ask me a question. Samantha, can I ask you a question? Yes, you can ask me a question. Samantha, can I ask you a question? Yes, you can ask me a question. Samantha, can I ask you a question? Yes, you can ask me a question. Samantha, can I ask you a question? Yes, you can ask me a question. Samantha, can I ask you a question? Yes, you can ask me a question. Samantha, can I ask you a question? Yes, you can ask me a question. Samantha, can I ask you a question? Yes, you can ask me a question. Samantha, can I ask you a question? Yes, you can ask me a question. Samantha, can I ask you a question? Yes, you can ask me a question. Samantha, can I ask you a question? Yes, you can ask me a question. Samantha, can I ask you a question? Yes, you can ask me a question. Samantha, can I ask you a question? Yes, you can ask me a question. Samantha, can I ask you a question? Yes, you can ask me a question. Miss International 2022. It's good to see you. You can ask me a question on Flash when you're ready. Just drop it in the chat and put a Q before it, a Q, so that I can pull it up, okay? Okay. Okay, so that's... Okay, yes, I do. Yes, I do. I sure do. You guys have ever seen my babies running around here? Have the little big guy, and then the big little girl. Have two. I have a daughter and a son, and they are my world. They literally are my world. The little one, he is different. He is the smartest little thing. You guys, you can't even fathom the things that the little guy do, but I do have a little mini me. I would say a little mini me. Married man, good to have you in the house tonight. It's good to see you. Glad that you are here. How are you doing? How are you doing tonight? Okay, I'm getting like notifications about things that I shouldn't. Okay. So that is one thing. And then the next thing that I wanted to touch on is that I'm going to be doing something different. Maybe a few months. Has it been that long? I reached out to her in January or February or April. A few weeks ago, I was researching a thing, and and Thursday we're gonna go dive more into the thing. Okay, so you guys will see what it is on Thursday. I will go over it on Thursday. I was researching something, and something that I've always wanted to do for years, but I never knew how. I never, had the time to really dive into it to get the idea of exactly how to do it. And the other day I reached out to someone to have them on the show for a interview, and because I wanted them for interview, I did more research at that time to find out, you have someone on the show, you want to know what they're doing, you want to know about them, you want to know why you're bringing them on your show, what they can do to your audience, what information, what value they'll be able to bring to your audience. So I did a research, and I found out that this was a thing that I wanted to do a while back. So on Thursday, I am going to be doing something different. You guys may not see my face the whole time, okay? But you guys are going to see the new adventure or new journey that I'll be taking alongside this channel. So I hope that you guys will, and it's a really good thing. I hope that you guys are going to be, receive it well. I'm sure you guys will. So that is something that I will be talking about on Thursday. So that's two things. I'm going to be doing more interviews, and then I have something that I'm working on in the back that I will show you guys on Thursday. CJ, I have seen your son on your short videos. Yes. And yes, that's true, Flash. I do have, he's all over the shorts. Okay. He takes over my shorts. So if you check out some of my shorts in YouTube, you will see a little guy running around, doing his thing as usual. Blessed more than I deserve. Listen, one of the affirmations tonight was I am blessed and favored. It was favored and blessed, and I shouldn't put them back in until I'm done, but one was blessed and favored. So I am blessed and highly favored was a scripture that I always have a shirt with that. That's like one of my favorite scriptures. So blessed more than I deserve. I totally agree with that. Totally agree with that. I never said, check it out. He's on one of my shorts. If you check out my shorts, you will see, if you go to my shorts on my YouTube page, you will see the little guy. I think my shorts are there. Yeah, I think my shorts are there. you will see the little guy somewhere running around in one of those shorts. Okay. Who's getting to the 800 mark? Getting close to the 800. Married man. Okay, that's awesome. Super awesome. I think I'm almost there too, but I think I get there and I get there and I get there, then I get there again. I don't know, but I'm almost there. I'm almost there. Tori, do you make your own overlays look good? Yes, I do create my overlays. Where am I? What scene am I on? Yes, I do create them myself in Ecamm. Everything is in Ecamm. Like I need to like have a section in my show each time to just say, yeah, Ecamm. Everything is in Ecamm. The only thing I did in somewhere else or Canva right now, like I think, yeah, my logo, of course, my logo came from Canva. I built that over there. But everything else on all my scenes are through Ecamm. Yeah, or through Ecamm. And they make it super duper easy too, Tori, to customize, to make it work for you where you don't have to go out and do so much other places and then bring it in. It works so great in Ecamm. So that's where I build everything. I mean, Canva does some really nice overlays too, but then you got to think about after you create them to then come in and change them over, bring them in and all of that. You could just build this right here. And a good channel to watch to learn how to do this is Building Blocks. Building Blocks with Anna and Fulgens all day, every day. I literally binge them. I'll watch it for hours and build like my old scene, my whole entire like scenes. But yeah, Building Blocks. I learned most of all of my stuff from Building Blocks with Anna and Fulgens. And then of course, like, you know, my little ideas every now and then I do that as well. So check that out. Okay, so let's see. If you jump in the chat and you want to ask me anything at all, you can do so, and I will answer them. And we can jump right over into Q&A. Yeah. All right, and they're supposed to say. I think that's what I supposed to. Oh, I'm missing an S. What was this? All caps, guys? Yeah, figure. Hey, Rodrigo, good to have you in the house. Between Jeff's and your live stream, Sam. Good to have you in the house. Yes, Jeff does do his on Tuesdays, or does it? No, John does his on Thursdays. Yes. Good to have you here. I was earlier in Tori's, Steve's, and Sammy's at the same time. It's really good to be supportive when you're in this area of on this platform. It's good to be supportive. I don't think anybody is really saying you have to be in my stream the entire time or whatever or mad, but it's good to be supportive. We have to learn that, you know, the support is needed. It doesn't matter if you say hello 20 minutes or you're there from the beginning to the end. Go in and say hello to your other content creators. Support them. Be open, engage, right? Because we're all on here and we're trying to do the same thing. We're trying to attain the same thing. So go in and support everyone. So that's fine, Rodrigo. You know, we're all here to support each other. Personally, I'm doing great other than working too much. I get that, working too much. Actually working right now. I need more time to make some videos on my 2 channels. I don't know how. I really don't know how. This video thing is really, I love streams, by the way, better than anything else. I video editing is yeah, not for me, but this new adventure is gonna need a little bit more editing, which I have Ecamm. So with Ecamm, I can do just like this: record, cut, snip, drop it into YouTube, no questions asked. So I will be doing a lot of that. But on Thursday, we're gonna talk all about that. So you guys come back, because I have something new. Yes, Tori. Ecamm is very cool. Awesome. The things you can do in Ecamm is very cool. So definitely check it out. You can get a free, I'm sure you can get some affiliate links. You can get yourself a free trial to try it out as well. So definitely look into that. I will be joining you. Come on over. We accept everyone. We love everyone. We want everybody to join us. So come on over and join the team. Great community on Facebook. Oh my gosh, the meetups are awesome. I've never been to one, and literally I every time I see it or I hear people talk about it, I'm always like, I wish I could be there. Never been to one yet, but I've been on the lives. And I've seen it. And I've seen the salad in the mason jars and all these things that they, I've seen it. One day I will be there. But come on over. We will love to have you. Yes, I think it's Tuesday. So he always does his streams on Tuesdays, right? Jeff. Watching The Good Doctor. What are your plans for the summer? The summer. I have no idea. I really want to, well, I don't want to say it on here because people are going to know what I really want to take a little mini vacation or something. I want to go somewhere. I want to take a break. I've been running and doing a lot. I'm working on some new things. I'm getting asked to do some new things. I am building some new things. So I know that I'm busy, but I need to take a break. I do need to take a break. So that's definitely, I maybe going on a plane, hopping somewhere. I've maybe doing something like that. So definitely will be doing some trips like that, something like that for the summer. And summer for us is June and July, and my kid's birthday's in August, right before school. So we'll probably take them for a trip. So I'm sure we'll be doing something. I may come see you too. So I'm gonna let you guys know what I'll be doing. Did I miss this? Okay, so question for me. Okay, what do you tell people when they ask, do you ever get depressed? Oh, wow. Or how do you prevent getting depressed? I saw a few people asking in the chat on another live stream. Wow, great. Oh my gosh, great question. Great question. And let me start by saying this. It's very normal to be in a position where you are depressed. It's everybody have some state of depression. Okay, depression it takes different forms. You have it's not where you have to go into take pills or anything like that. Everybody gets to a state of some form of depression. If anybody ever come to me, Sam, do you ever get depressed? The answer is yes, all the time. I get depressed when something doesn't go well. I get depressed when I don't feel the energy given back to me as much as I'm giving it, right? And depression is to me, the first stage is very normal. So I would tell them, yes, I get depressed, but what I do when I get depressed is think of the positive things that are happening. So whatever is causing the depression, I don't focus on that. I don't focus on that. Whatever is causing the depressed state, okay? Because it's not, depression is a form of sickness or illness or something like that, right? But it's the state of the depression that you want to focus on. I don't focus on that. I don't allow that thing that is causing the depression to be my main focus. Because that is when you get to the next stage, and the next stage to when now you have to really go and see someone. But I don't focus on it. And that's what I would tell anybody. Don't focus on what is causing the depression. Find the positive in what's going on. Okay? With me, a good example, I'm a medical coder, right? And when COVID happened, I lost my job. I didn't think that I would lose my job when it was a medical pandemic, something, everybody's going to be in the hospital or sick. I should be getting a lot of work, right? And it wasn't so for me. And I was in a state of depression because I felt like, okay, I don't have a job. I don't have, I'm not getting that income anymore. But what I did was I took the time to say, okay, I'm not working anymore. I don't have income. I don't have finances coming in. But what can I do? Right? And it comes back to having a positive mindset. What can I do to compensate that? Because being at this place is not like I placed myself there. It's something that happened that we don't have control over. And a lot of times people get in depression or get into a depressed state based on things that they're going through or things that happened to them that they did not have control over. Okay? I didn't anticipate I'm going to lose my job. I didn't say, okay, I'm going to lose my job tomorrow. It's always something that you never anticipate happening to you. So I will tell them, don't focus on the thing that caused that depression or caused you to feel depressed. Look at it as, what can I do? What can I do? What is the positive thing I can take out of this to build myself, to motivate myself, to encourage myself? So the second part of your question, how do you prevent getting depressed? It all depends on your mindset. It depends on your mindset. Okay? A lot of times I come to do a stream and I have scheduled stream and something could have happened in the moment. And I have to tell myself, one, it's not for me. I am not doing this for Samantha. So at this moment, Samantha, you have answered your father and told him that yes, you will do this thing. So when the state comes, when the state of depression comes, in order for you to prevent it, you have to tell the devil that it's not, not today, because you had already answered yes to your calling, your, you may say calling, your purpose, your, whatever it is that you're doing. So to prevent it, you have to change the way you think. Okay? You may be in a position where you have people listening to you. You could be a motivational speaker. And trust me, a lot of motivational speakers go through depression. A lot of people that are in the spotlight, they go through that. Okay? And I think what most people do is they find that sense of calmness, that sense of peace, that sense of, I am not doing this thing for myself. I'm doing it for married men. I'm doing this for Flash. I'm doing it for them. So with that, their mind change, right? Their mindset will change. They will think of the depression differently, right? And everybody go through it. Everybody go through it. It's how you deal with it. It's how you allow it to affect you. It's how you allow the things that you do when the depression comes, when the state comes to you, the things that you do to combat that depressed state. That's what I would say. One, I do get depressed, but I don't focus on it. And if I do focus on it, the one thing that I do that I love to do, if I'm in a state where I can't control it, I sleep. I close my eyes and I sleep, because some things you just can't fix anyways. I close my eyes, I take a nap, I'll sleep for 2 days, I'll just lay down, I'll sleep, and then I'll wake up, I'm like, oh, okay, and I'll keep going. That's what I would say. That's definitely what I would answer and say, man. So let me know if that answers your question, or if that a good answer. Collective, hey, happy Tuesday. Good to see you in the house. You wanted to see me in person. Well, I have a surprise for you guys, but I'm not going to tell you guys yet. I'll tell Nitro. I'll let Nitro know. Nitro will know. Yes, it would be. You get, yeah, well, basically, because we get depressed many times. I think it's a part of life. It's a part of life. And I think it allows you to also gain strength, right? It allows you to gain strength. I'm sorry, guys. Do you mind if I put on some lip gloss? I hope not. I hope not. We all go through it, and it allows you to get some strength, right? Some muscles. Some things that's supposed to tear you down, that's supposed to knock you down, right? When a devil comes at you with all these things and he's throwing them at you, it's like, okay, I got you with this one. I got you with that one. I'm going to let this happen to you. I'm going to put this on you. I'm going to give that to you. And then you look back and you be like, oh, but you don't know who I serve, right? And you bounce back and you get that strength, right? That's when he knows that you're not somebody to play with. And I think one of the reasons why, and I always say this, God does not allow anything to happen to us that he don't know we can handle, right? He never put more on you than you could bear. So when these things come up on us and we feel like, okay, we're depressed, we're going through it, we're not able to handle it, the best thing to do is talk to God about it, right? Stop in the moment. Do not allow it to take over and put you in a state of, okay, now you're going to start to try to fight it on your own or deal with it on your own. I have something I'm dealing with right now that if it's not the grace of God and the strength that he has put into my life, I would have probably done. But I have to stop and say, listen, it happened. There's nothing I can do about it, right? So I'm not going to be depressed about it. I'm not going to be hurt about it. I'm going to be upset about it. I'm just going to say, listen, I don't own this world. I don't own myself. I don't own anything. God got it in control. And he told me he loved me. He told me that I was blessed and highly favored, right? Mindset is how you think. It's how you think. Right? It's how you think. It's how you allow, your mind to operate when you're going through these states. What is CJ and Rodrigo talking about? Thanks for those hugs, honey bunch. Thanks for those hugs. Feeling your idol and not earning your income does suck. It does. Of course it does. You're making this much and then you're now making nothing. Like, who is not going to be? I know a lot of people that went through a lot when COVID happened, right? Families, marriages, things like that, because this is not something that we're used to. We're not used to not being locked down, right? But your mind helps a lot when you feed yourself with positive words. It happened for you. COVID happened in the moment in the beginning. It was very scary for a lot of people. It was very scary. It was nerve-wracking. Everybody was wondering, trying to find out what to do, what not to do, what's going to happen, what's not going to happen. It was scary. It was scary. Everybody was worried and scared. And oh my gosh, I don't want to get it. Oh my gosh, all of these things, right? And of course, losing your job and now not working, and then there's a pandemic out there that you can probably get, die off of that. Of course, we're going to be in that state of depression, right? But at the end of the day, all of that can be changed by how you think, right? How you think. How you think. Think of something, create a business. A lot of people, I mean, I think I was watching the news, I don't know where I read it, but like, there were so many businesses that was opened in 2020 or 2021. Everybody was opening a business. Now, all those people, I'm sure they felt depressed. I'm sure they felt sad and all these things, but they did something with their mind. They said, okay, well, I lost my job because I was working for a company. Why don't I start my own company? Therefore, I know that I will have something coming in. Okay, Rodrigo, you don't know. I don't know where the fine line between depression and frustration lies. Depression is where you get to a place where you don't have any options. You don't do anything. You don't have any options at all. Frustration is when you were upset about something, you feel bad, and you're frustrated. You're like, oh my gosh, why does this happen? And you complain for a few, whatever. You do your throw your things at the wall, all of those things, and then you said, all right, fine, this is what I'm gonna do. Depression, you get there and you have no clue what to do. You just stop. You just completely just shut down, completely stop everything. You don't do anything. You don't know what to do. You don't know how to think. You don't know how to move. You're lost. You're confused, right? That's when you're like literally into that depression. You're not out of the state. Now you're in depression because you just stop looking like, okay, I'm not doing nothing. But frustration, you just get mad about the situation. You get mad, like, throw tantrums. And then you stop and you said, okay, this is what I'm going to do. This is what I'm going to do. I've been frustrated a lot of times. I'm frustrated right now, but you're not going to know about it because, my mind has to change. I have something to say to somebody that needs to hear what I have to say. So it's not about me tonight. Good answer. Thank you. Thank you. I wish I was in that chat. I would have probably lighted up. Okay, let me read just comments. You guys probably can't see it. So what I mean is depression is something of a bodily reaction more than a state of mind, from what I understand. Depression sometimes has no trigger. Frustrations come from a whole life story. That's kind of a little it could go both ways, okay? Because when a person is depressed, it's how they feel really on the inside. It's how they feel. It's what the things that comes into their mind. And the trigger, and it depends, because if you think about it, there are different states of depression. Now, it's not just one. There's different states of depression. Okay, different causes as well. And I'm not a psychologist or anything like that, right? So I may need to have someone on the show to talk about this, and I think that's what I'm going to do. We're going to probably have someone to come on the show, and we'll talk about this. I didn't hit my hand with something, look, and it's like showing up on that. So it could go both ways. It's definitely I know a lot of people that struggle with depression have had some life challenges too that put them in that place. Okay, I am with you. Personally, I don't know where the line may be. I know depression is more than just being sad, but I am no expert on the matter. I pray for those who suffer from it. Yes, definitely. Definitely. Um, yeah, definitely. It's a whole it's like a whole nother area that you can go into when it comes to depression. It's not just um, one thing. It's so many different things. There's so many different ways. I think um, being sad, like you said, not just, oh, I'm sad, so I'm depressed. No. Um, right? The depression, like I was saying earlier, you get to a place where you just stop in different stages. You probably be upset today or going through something today and you feel like you're depressed about a situation. But when it comes to a point where you don't do anything at all, you stop doing, your mind starting to wander, you start doing other things, then it comes to the point where you have to probably see a professional, right, to get to the root of what's causing that depressed state. And I think a lot of times it's what you've gone through, your struggles in life, um, your struggles in life. Um, but I think this is a good topic that we should have someone on the show for this, guys. What do you guys think? CJ, thanks for throwing that right in there. Thanks for throwing that right in there. And I think most of what we think is anxiety. That's easy to spot. Is damaging too. Yep, anxiety is too. Anxiety is right in there too. Um, Wait a minute. You said passion fruit juice to keep my anxiety levels down. Passion fruit juice work for that? And they say banana and lettuce help a lot. Really? I like bananas. I probably should try that. I don't know if I have that much anxiety. In fact, I should never go into bed. Okay. My aunt, who is a psychiatrist, says many confuse despair and depression. Yes, that place of gloom, right? When you're in despair, you're in gloom, you're like just sad. Good, 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 good. Yes, that's so true. That is so true. About depression, I have this friend, they're in the US, who said, I can't, okay, who said he had no trigger for it. It just hit him sometimes without warning, and he just stayed in bed powerless. Now that's when you're there, right? That's when you get to the place where you can pinpoint. Like, okay, different states. You guys know about postpartum depression, right? It was triggered by the fact I had that with my first child. And I had it with my second child. But there were two different triggers for it. Okay? I probably won't tell you guys the story, but postpartum depression is something that is really it's so much, we don't really pay attention to it, but it happens often than we know. Okay? And it happens like that for some people. It takes a little bit of time, it slowly comes on, and then sometimes it don't even go away. Okay? And that is something that I can't talk about it, but yes. Yeah, let's not, okay, sorry, but I don't want you on my screen. Okay. the way I keep track of my feelings when I feel down is to evaluate the root cause and see if that hurts my values and if it's a logical reaction. Reaction, yes. True. True. That is so true. And it comes back to your mindset. You evaluate what the problem is. Why, you sit there, you think about it. You don't just allow it to take control of you. And a lot of times it's what, the people that get into depression and have to go see a therapist or go and see someone, and a lot of times it's not easy, guys. Like I said, I'm not a psychiatrist or anything like that, but I know I've been in some states of depression, and it's not, it's sometimes it's triggered, it's sometimes not triggered, it's sometimes it's things that I think about, that I've been through, that I've gone through in my past, that brings on that thought, right? And I have to say, listen, is this logical? Should I be worrying about this that happened 10 years ago? It doesn't, should I be sitting here and allowing this to make me not do what I need to do? No. So evaluate it, right? And make sure that the reaction or whatever is logical. Why am I acting like this? Because this happened to me. CJ, I don't know if you want me to put your comment up here. I'll keep that in the chat. I know the feeling, CJ. Know the feeling. Usually I get anxious about specific things, and when I figure them out, the mood changes 100%. The feeling of control and relief just gets back. True. Mindset. Right? I think I get anxiety, like if I'm going to take a test or something, like I'm always like, right? Really, I didn't know that they say that this is. You said, and I know what CJ's talking about. That it's one of the most, if not the most painful experience. You was painful. It was painful back then, but now I'm a little crazy and funny. I know, CJ, and you bounce back. And you bounce back, CJ. You bounce back. Samantha, you said you like turtle food. Of course I do not like turtle food. I don't like turtle food. I don't eat turtle food. This is it right here. They said what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. CJ, your jokes got stronger and more powerful ever since. That's so true. That is so true. Whatever don't kill you makes you stronger. And that's some of the reasons why we go through things, so it can make us stronger. We can gain strength from going through things and being able to say, you know what, I overcame that. I was going through that happened to me. I was anxious about this. I had this that was depressing me, or made me feel depressed, or made me feel in despair, or allow me to feel in despair, that put me in that place. But today I can look back and say, you know what, that happened to me, but I am better today. I am better today. So yeah. Thanks for this live stream. I need to drop, but we'll catch this on the replay. Have a great night and a blessed tomorrow. Thank you so much, Marion Man. I will catch you in the streets as well. CJ. Have a good night. A good night, married man. Have a good night. You guys are having fun in the chat. I like that. All right, bounce back more than a basketball. That is so true. Aww. Yes, you do, Rodrigo. I'm sure you do. On the other hand. I'm not going to answer that. Okay, guys. This was fun. I think that I definitely should let me know what you guys think. Replayers, if you guys come on and jump in this chat with just a quick Q&A and just talking a little table talk. And I had my of course, all of my lovelies in the chat. I'm dropping some good comments tonight. So this is something that I'm probably going to get someone on the show to talk about that. Mental health, depression, and all of that. I think that's something that I am going to be working on for you guys to bring them on so that we can get some professional, right, insight on this, because your girl ain't a professional, okay? But I think that's something that I'm definitely going to do. So with that said, I am going to call it a night, and I will be back on Thursday at 8:30, right? So if you guys don't have any more questions, comments, or any of the above, I am going to see you guys later. Let's see. I don't like this scene anymore. I want to change this. So I want to change this scene. I will catch you guys next time, and that is on Thursday at 8:30. You guys know you can connect with me on Instagram, on Facebook, and also on Twitter. You can see me over there. I'm doing something over there. I'm sure I am. Leave me a message, a chat, a comment. If you guys have stream ideas, questions, or anything like that, comments, whatever you guys want, drop it in the chat after this this is posted. All my replay viewers, if you guys have any comments or anything that you guys want to add or say, drop them in the chat, please. It helps the channel grow, and I really love to hear from you guys. I really love to hear when you guys connect with me, comment, and chat with me as well. Thank you so much for being here with me, you guys in the chat. Been great stream, Sam. Thank you, Rodrigo, for being here, for commenting, and for lighting up the chat as well. We have 4 minutes left to elaborate on things still, CJ. Yes. Definitely. I always do. I know you guys like to talk after the stream. Poor Rodrigo, I don't think so. You're too funny. Ask Mommy Lala. Ha, ha, ha. 4 minutes to meditate on anything. Yes. Anything. Remember, guys, use your affirmation. Always use your positive words of affirmation. Use them daily. Say them. Look at yourself in the mirror when you say them. Speak it over your life. Allow them to give you that vibe, that positive vibe that you need, so you will not fall into any state of anything, right? Whether it's triggered or not, whether it's something that just happened, right? When you fill yourself, fill your mind with these words, scriptures, read a lot of scriptures. Most of my positive affirmation words are from the Bible, guys. I don't make them up. I go in there and I read them, take them out, and put them on paper, okay? Read those, read your scriptures, okay? And meditate on those words, because they bring life, right? They bring life, and the Bible does say it. Life and death is in the power of the tongue. So whatever you speak, when you speak, okay, that is what's going to happen. I'm telling you guys, okay? God said, let there be light, and there was a light. It wasn't darkness, okay? He spoke it, and it happened. So keep using these positive words. Keep using these positive words. And allow it to take over your life. Allow it to give you life. Allow it to give you life, okay? Continue to speak them. And I will see you guys on Thursday. And it's going to be something new. So you guys check it out. Okay, make sure you guys are in the chat and ready to go on Thursday. For some reason, it's cold. 1 more minute, 2 more minutes. You guys are playing not jokes. Let's play. Oh, gosh, I forgot, guys. I got to click this thing on replay. I got to keep it on replay. It's been lovely, guys, having you here with me. Guys, I don't know what happened. I think I'm still here. I think I'm still here. I think I'm still here, CJ. Yes, I'm still here. Somehow the stream just disappeared. It just went down. But I'm now gonna go. It's now somehow it just lost. Anyways, see you guys on Thursday. Have a good night.